Hey there everyone, in this video I want to show you around this car here. This is a 2017 Nissan Micra 1 litre turbo. In this video we're going to have a look around all the features around the outside and the inside of the car, and we'll go for a drive in the car as well. These Micras actually are pretty rare for us at the garage. We haven't seen them too much, but one thing I can see on this car is if you're looking for a Micra that's a really high specification with really low mileage, then this is definitely something worth considering. This car is really cool looking in that kind of burnt orange colour on the outside. And let's face it, if you're going to buy a car in that kind of a colour, you want something that looks cool and stands out. What's nice on this one is it has all the black accents on the outside to make it really aggressive looking. Anyway, if there's any information you want on this car, Brian's my name, 086 843 1945. Call or text or WhatsApp or whatever suits, and I'll be happy to run through information on the car or trading your old car or financing. Anyway, I think what we'll do is we'll start off by going for a quick drive in the car, and then we'll come back around and have a look around the inside and the outside. These cars are a 1 litre 3-cylinder engine, so they're 90 horsepower. It's a just under 1 litre turbocharged engine, so quite frugal, I'd say. €190 a year for road tax. So 0 up to 100 kilometers an hour, about 12 seconds. So, it's not an unbelievable speed demon of a car, but it's definitely actually quite, and maybe, I suppose cars like this are not big and heavy, so it's quite punchy. Everything feels good. Like a low mileage car like this, engine, gearbox, clutch, all that kind of stuff, it all feels right. In terms of driving features, so there's a speed sign coming up through here, so it pops in through here just to tell you up there that you've gone through a certain speed zone. Down here then there's actually cruise control, which is pretty cool in a car this size, I think. And in terms of the feel of the car, like every car in this segment, well, some of them I suppose are better than others, it just feels light, nimble, easy to use, and that's what you want in a car this size in my opinion. The steering has other controls, which are things like Bluetooth, and also we have this big trip information here for average speed and fuel efficiency and any driving related information that's useful for the driver. There's good adjustability on the driving controls, and actually one thing I found, you can get a really high driving position, which is unusual in a car like this. Nice layout, everything straightforward, and this one I think is in nice condition all the way throughout. Car drives well, but then again it is a low mileage example, so you'd expect that. So here's the thing, on the outside of this car, right, it has these really nice diamond cut wheels, so they have that kind of shiny reflective finish, so they're not just like a normal black. But because I think this is such a loud colour, it needs some extra stuff. Now, I'm not sure if these are standard or Micra, so I stand to be corrected, but I like this piece of black along here. I like the fact that the wing mirrors are black up through there. I like this front canard along here, which is black. I like the way, small attention to detail, that there's black around the front fog light. Along the bumper, there's a big black section along the front. Now, there's a teeny bit of chrome here, which is fine because it accentuates even the Nissan badge that's on the front of the car. But even look down lower, there's more little bits of black along the front bumper along there, so it makes the car look very, very cool and very, very aggressive. And like I was saying to you, because it's a bright orange colour, it needs that kind of contrast from the black. And again, that contrast keeps going all the way down the side of the car, so the stuff we've talked about already remains, and then after that more black over around through the windows. And if we go around to the back of the car, again, to keep that theme going, there's more black along here, so you got black over through there, and there's also a big black diffuser down along the bottom here, so that matches what we saw on the front of the car. I even like things like the way the fog light is mounted dead center in the rear. I know it's nothing to do with it, but like in a kind of F1 style, but it gives a nice bit of symmetry along the back of the car. I have to say, modern cars in around this size, the spec that comes in them is really unbelievable compared to years ago. Like, I mean, even it's only 10 years ago, where if I said to someone, a big saloon car, a big SUV that has front fog lights, alloy wheels, which are nice 17-inch wheels, which are diamond cut, cruise control, reverse camera, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that kind of stuff, like you'd be doing well if you got that in a big car years ago, and now on a car that's that size, that's accessible even for someone sometimes, kind of starting out, well, maybe not literally the first car, but as they get, I suppose, maybe a few quid together and moving up in the years, there's some amount of spec on a car like this now. And cars like these, I have to say, they really don't lose value very much as the years move on, so it's the kind of car that you won't lose a lot of money on, even if you kept the car for maybe 3 years. Anyway, a couple of other things. We are going to service the car. The car has an NCT until 2023, but again, with low mileage, I really don't foresee this car ever having an issue that way. In terms of the boot size, I have to say, is decent. It is a small car, but it's quite deep actually. And then in through there is a spare wheel, which is actually pretty cool because a lot of cars don't have that anymore. Okay, yes, fair enough, it's probably a little bit of a narrow boot, but you know what, it's actually deep compared to some of the other ones we sell, so it's definitely competitive for that size of the market. One thing they did was they didn't put a door handle on the rear door, so they put it up here, which kind of makes it look like a 3-door, makes it look kind of sporty. Two head restraints, 3 3-point safety belts. The main thing for a lot of people is going to be ISOFIX here, ISOFIX there. This particular specification of Micra seems to have a nice two-tone finish and some nice designs in through here. There is kangaroo pockets over here. Now, I did move the seat to a level that I would have to sit behind myself at 6 foot. And is it doable? Yes, but like every car in this segment, actually the headroom's okay, I can fit, and the legroom's okay. I would want someone to move forward a little bit if I was sitting behind them, and that is the nature of a car of this size. i20, Clio, Fiesta, they're all the very, very same. One thing I do find though, people that buy cars in this segment, they generally aren't looking to have 5 big people in the car often. Condition's really nice, but again, it is a low mileage car, so you'd expect that. Again, a two-tone finish over here. There is usual stuff like electrics for windows and mirrors. That seat is height adjustable, and the steering wheel is rake reach, so it goes in and out and up and down as well. There is a lane change warning over here, brightness of the dash, cruise control we talked about. Like, this is going back to the spec thing. Wipers are automatic. Headlights are automatic, so they come on themselves when it gets dark. We talked about the controls over here for the trip computer, Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff. After that then, there is USB and a 12 volt down through there. There is air conditioning with the heating controls. There is a big reverse camera. There's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can use things like basically a screen mirror setup. So it takes all the information from your phone, like the Apple phone I have, for example, and puts it up so I can use things like Google Maps, Spotify and all that stuff from the app. But basically using the screen like I would use my phone screen. And cars like these are very safe now. So you have front airbags, side impact protection beams, anti-lock brakes, lane keep, like we said, automatic wipers, automatic lights. So a very, very safe car overall. Like, really, when you think about it, some of the stuff that I started driving years ago, like which were like 1980s cars and 1990s cars, oh my god, if you had an accident, you're so much safer in a modern car. Like, it's really unbelievable. It's chalk and cheese compared to what it used to be. And actually, there you go, one other thing as well. So it's got a reverse camera, fair enough. It's also got parking sensors on the rear as well. So anyway, there you have it. That is our 2017 Nissan Micra. The car will come with 12 months warranty. It'll come with a comprehensive pre-sale service. And like we're saying to you, we can take any trade-in. If you want information, call me direct, 086 843 1945, or you come to the garage, just ask for Brian. We are a family-run business in operation for almost 70 years, so it should give you good peace of mind if you're looking to spend money, because you know there's going to be an after-sale service. Anyway, thanks a million for watching. Hopefully the car is of interest.